Good evening. God bless you all. It's Kathleen with another video. Just here. I want to clarify something real quick. I received some positive feedback, and it's how screen time does not cause autism. It does not. What I want to say, and I want to better elaborate, is so I exposed my daughter to screen time, right? And I did not stimulate her. So now I went into child development, and I seen that how important early child stimulation is in the first year. Well, 3 years, right? How the human brain develops in the first 3 years, and how the first year I took it for granted. Then I went and I looked into the harms of screen time. And now I see all the damage it does. So it's like, this does this, and with this, it just made it even worse. So now my daughter is being labeled with something she wasn't born. It's just the lack of stimulation plus the exposure to screen time. She got into a tunnel vision, which was she got trapped in a fantasy world because it was all she received. It was all her brain at that time. From 0 to 3, the brain is hungry. So it's all she was fed. So she's innocent. She's small. They're little. They get trapped there. The things they practice during the day at the time to go to sleep, there's something called REM sleep. So they sleep and they process all this information in their memory. So what are they processing? It's not really good what they're learning. They're not learning anything. So she really wasn't processing. So the exposure plus the lack of stimulation now has her labeled with mild autism, because the behavior she's showing is similar to that of someone with autism. So that's what I want to clarify. It's not that, I know what I did. I know what I did, and I know, and I see now, right? If you know what I'm talking about, if you know you didn't stimulate your child and you exposed them, and you go ahead and you read all these articles and you learn on how important it is on the first three years of life to engage in early childhood stimulation, you're like, yeah, my child wasn't born with autism. It's just they got trapped in a fantasy world. This is something real, guys. It's not that my child was born like that. It's just my child is trapped in that world that they live in the screen time, right? So the first thing I did was pull my daughter out. I started engaging in childhood stimulation and doing activities, singing, playing blocks, to develop her motor skills, start questioning, reading, in order to awaken those things up, like reasoning, critical thinking, to wake them up, because they were asleep. Since I didn't stimulate her, she wasn't, it was all asleep. So that's what I want to clarify. There's many professional videos on YouTube. You can go on and look on the first 1,000 days of a little one's life. You can check that out, and you will see for yourself what I'm trying to say. Many professionals that have degrees, PhDs on this subject, can give you more information. I'm just sharing my testimony, right, to wake you up. I'm not a professional. I'm a mom. And because I love my daughter, and I'm a very, lovable child of God, I just don't want any other person to go through this, any other mom, and nor any other child. I want every child to reach its full potential. The world wasn't built on one human being. Praise the Lord. The world was built on many human beings, right? A building doesn't get done with one construction worker, right? It gets done with many. So with that being said, every child needs to reach its full potential. And I just really want to raise awareness, because we are settling to give children screen time and not stimulating them. We're settling for making the tablet teach them these things when the tablet is not going to teach them, or the TV, CoComelon, is not going to teach your child anything. So that's all I'm doing here, people. I'm not here to judge no one. Again, I'm just here to open up your eyes, and that way you seek help early, before the 3 years, because it's the opportunity, the grace period you have in order to reset anything. Get help. There's called birth to 3. That's early intervention. You can speak to your pediatrician. Don't be ashamed. It's worse if you let it go by and then you could have done something. Tackle it. It's okay. It happened, right? Just tomorrow's another day, and just start engaging in activities. Start playing with them, take them to the kitchen, things like that, washing dishes. I know you want to know what kind of toys. You can do battery toys. You can do Melissa and Dog has many good toys. If you go on their website, they're known for non-battery. Number 1 pediatrician recommended. You can also go on YouTube and look at all these other videos that I'm saying. The first 1,000 days of a human, right? Of a child. And there you will have a more professional, right? Because what I'm doing is I'm sharing my testimony in order to raise awareness on this issue. But you can find all that information is available. And let's do this. Wake up. If you see what I see, you're like, I didn't stimulate her or him, and I gave them the tablet. And now you see the harms of the tablet plus the harms of not stimulating a child. And that's all I'm trying here to promote is awareness. Let's more playtime, less screen time. Especially for young babies before the age of 2. It's professionals say this, pediatrician, the American Academy, the WHO, the World Health Organization says no screen time for children. Many articles, if you go on Google, you will find them from professionals. Don't just take me. You look into child development and the harms of exposing your child to screen time. Okay, have a blessed night. God bless you all, and thank you very much.